Hi all, this is the topology used for the testing. We have a two-node cluster. We have a pair of Nexus VDC routers and we have a VPC running between them. We have a Black Widow client and a Black Widow server, and eBGP is running between the Nexus routers and the two-node cluster. So I will move on to the configurations. So this is the cluster, and we have two node clusters here, like these are the two nodes, 206.46 and 206.47. And the setup is running 11.156.103.n core build, and the routing is happening over this subnet 11.1.1.2/31 and 11.1.1.4/31, and these are spotted SNPs on node 1 and node 0 respectively. And this is the BGP configuration on the cluster side. We have added the Nexus VDC as the neighbors. If you see here on node 0, the respective alternate IP of the subnet 11.1.2 is added as a neighbor, and similarly on node 1 we have added 11.1.1.5, and we have kept the timing interval, advertisement interval, and the AS origination interval as minimum. So that like when the node goes down, the response will be immediate and the routes will be withdrawn. And these are the VPCs. So show VPCs, like the VPC is up and running now. So I'm redistributing a kernel route from the cluster to the BGP. So I have a LBV server which is bounded to a service like to the Black Widow server, and then this particular LBV server IP is exposed to the ZubOS as a kernel route, and this kernel route is redistributed via BGP as I shown in the earlier configuration. If you see here, there's a redistributed kernel. So these routes, this particular 5.5.5 route is redistributed to the Nexus VDCs. If you see here, on the router 1, we can see this route is learned via 11.1.1.2, and then router 2 we can see the same route is learned via 11.1.1.4, and I'm pumping the traffic for this particular route from the client, which is above these routers. So next is the test which we're going to do. So I'm going to make one of the nodes passive. Let's say I'm making this node passive. So this is node 1. So this node 1 is paired with 196.19. So when the node goes down, this route should be withdrawn immediately. Show cluster instance. It's passive and inactive, and the route is withdrawn immediately. Let's make the node up again. The route is learned back immediately. So it's like hardly 2 or 3 seconds. The routes are withdrawn and learned immediately. Let's see the traffic variation. So if you see here, there is a transient dip, like for a couple of seconds, which is less than 5 seconds, while we are disabling the node. So we will do another test. We will bring down the node. So this node is 47. I will bring down the node 47. Just reboot it. Did I reboot? The route is withdrawn. So the response time is immediate. So with cluster ECMP, during a failover, the response time should be less, and then the traffic dip should be should not be seen for a bigger interval of time. Thank you.